Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Welcome, cross watchers. If you're brand new, happy to have you join us. Yay, Gemini. So we're back to somewhat normal, 2 readings per sign per month. So thank you, Gemini, for pulling it out for the last few months. The extra readings for you, Virgo, Leo, and Pisces really did help. Because you seem to pull in the viewers, and that did help a lot. So thank you for that, and thank you to the other 8 signs who kind of took a step back and were very, very, very gracious and patient, and for the most part. And so now they're back all in the fold, and things seem to be humming along. So we're back to somewhat normal, but the order is now going to be by element. So I opened this month with the fire signs. I did Aries, Leo, Sag. Then I did the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And now I'm on to the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we'll close out with water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So that's the order for this month and probably next month too. Just like to let you know what's happening. So I'm pulling from 2 Ascension decks here. Ascension Angel cards by Melanie Becker. Ooh, cut your cords, Gemini. You're getting a little angel message here. Cut your cords. This is a reference to any kind of karmic entanglements. Time to do a cutting ritual. Let's get from Sacred Light Oracle, Anna Stark's deck. Let's see what's coming through here. A lot of Ascended Masters energy in this deck. Let's see what your message is. Card 5, Cathedral of Light, Stubborn Attitudes, Extending the Olive Branch, and Artistry. The number 5 is about change, right? Shifts and change, and sometimes that creates a little chaos and conflict, and therefore the stubborn attitudes that can come with it. So you can extend the olive branch if you feel you're being stubborn, but you're getting an alternative message that cut cords where necessary. Okay. Yeah. Powerful messages for you. And even if you're a cross watcher, if that speaks to you, claim it. And as always, remember the messages can come through reverse. So even as I do this reading and I'm reading Gemini energy, I could be pulling from a cross watcher. So take it as it resonates for you. It is general for the collective. It's not a private reading. So you have to, sometimes it's not even your message at this time. Take it as it resonates for you. All right, here we go. Opening with the Queen of Cups, talking about your heart, your sensitivity, your compassion, but we can also sometimes fall into some sense of, being taken for granted, right? Where we feel like we're a doormat in a situation. What's crossing us? King of Wands. So here we have exactly, I don't know why I was feeling that love and passion, which is lovely, but the King of Wands in their less desirable approach can be an unavailable lover or somebody who's available when it's kind of convenient for them. And it can leave us feeling like a doormat. Root of the problem. Here we are, Divine Feminine. We're being open, we're receptive. And I just posted to my community page a meme about this, being open and receptive to what's available, right? And it feels sometimes when we are open and receptive, there still have to be rules to the road. There still have to be boundaries in place, and there still have to be, we still have to make sure that someone understands, that it's not just like, we're not free-range chickens here. There's a method to the madness in the past. 8 of Swords. Yeah, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to be delicate about it. There are rules of engagement. And the 8 of Swords, you've been stuck here in the past, maybe overthinking a lot of things in this connection, top of mind now. Right. Death card. And the Death card is a card of growth, change, and transformation. But in the process, certain things have to be released and let go of, which is what the Death actually represents. We die, a little part of us has to die to self so something new can be born in its place. That's why in most decks you see this white rose of peace. In most decks you see the sun. You don't see it in this particular deck. You see the sun breaking on the horizon like a new day dawning after the death of something that can't go forward with you. So I am feeling like your top of mind is, yeah, something needs to change. And then in the near future, Ace of Swords, the enlightenment, the aha, the epiphany comes in, some clarity, some insight. Spirit's talking to you about the 5 of Pentacles and the hidden energy. Maybe for this King of Wands is a 5 of Cups. Their regrets. And, ooh, King of Swords in the outcome position. So I'm pulling these 3 as more of an aside. And so I'm focusing on this. In the extended, we're going to look at this person, how this person shifts from King of Wands to possibly King of Swords, meaning that they have a plan. This is a King of Swords, is a strategist, and usually for the greater good. It's Aquarian energy, so the greater good, wanting to do the right thing, and doesn't usually talk about it, just kind of makes the plan and then puts it into motion. So we'll see, maybe things will change. Maybe you're getting a clue right here. So let's jump in, Gemini. Queen of Cups, King of Wands, Chariot, 9 of Cups, 9 of Swords. So what I get from the juxtaposition of the Chariot and the 9 of Cups is that there hasn't been a lot of forward progress, right? That's the issue, is you've been a little bit of a bleeding heart for this person, right? Really compassionate and sensitive and empathetic, but it's time. You want some forward motion. You want things to make progress, and you're dealing with somebody that's kind of like, yeah, things feel good to me. I'm good. Yeah, but you're not. And so that 9 of Swords underneath is that sort of processing, whether it's, keeping you up at night, or it's something that's running on a loop in the back of your mind. It doesn't let you rest. It's almost like becoming a little bit of a side obsession. Like, what do? I don't understand. It's kept you stuck here for a while. And while you want to be open and receptive and come from the highest and best that you are and have to offer in this connection, if there's no forward motion, it could signal to you consciously, well, maybe this is where, I exit stage left. So let's see the Empress. Hermit, yeah. 6 of Swords, Page of Wands. Trying to stay optimistic. The cards from the bottom of the deck are what you can't see by virtue of the fact that they may be in your unconscious awareness or your person's unconscious awareness or playing out behind the scenes somehow. I'm giving you a little peek. And you're trying to stay optimistic and have a positive outlook and not take everything so damn seriously. But the Hermit's pretty serious. The Hermit is reflecting that part of your personal journey, your solitary journey, your self-reflection here, where you're kind of on your own to understand yourself. It's personal growth oriented. It's where you kind of hide yourself away, that retreat, if not even reclusiveness, where you're kind of like, yeah, I kind of want out. I kind of want to move away from this. But that part of you internally that's maybe like, well, maybe there's something to come. Maybe I'll hear from this person. Maybe they'll ring me up. Maybe I'll get a message. Maybe. So that's probably the root of the problem, is you're still open to something, and yet the other part of you is my true self, the person I know myself to be, is really uncomfortable. I'm really uncomfortable. Nothing's changing. Nothing's happening. Nothing's moving forward. This person is kind of feeling good with the way things are. Me, not so much. In the past, and this past could be very recent, could be the whole length of the connection. 8 of Swords. Ace of Swords. That's interesting. 6 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. So, I feel there's been this very one-sided nature to the connection, not a lot of reciprocity, and I think that's been clear. I think you've known it all along, but you didn't really pick it up as a signal right away that, well, that's it. Then it's DOA, right? If I'm doing all the heavy lifting in the relationship, if I'm the only one that's bringing anything solid to the relationship, if I'm the one giving, and nothing's really coming back, then there's no basis for a relationship. 10 of Swords, right? But again, note, it's from the bottom of the deck, so that's kind of been residing within you. No wonder the 9 of Swords, right? No wonder. And also no wonder the 8 of Swords. Well, now what do I do? Where do I go with this? So you've been in your own little prison of your own little making, with some awareness, with some insight, with some truth and reality that this isn't sustainable. So maybe no Tower, but a 10 of Swords, kind of just as bad if you think about it. And now we got the kiss of death. Okay, now we're seeing like, yeah, something definitely has to change. So, top of mind, Page of Pentacles, Justice, and the Fool. I'm going to pull for this Ace of Swords before I interpret this part, because I'm seeing it as a progression. Right now we had the Ace of Swords in the past from the top of the clarifiers, right on that 8 of Swords. Like, I know something here, but I'm not doing anything about it. And now I've got it in the near future. So I just don't want to interpret everything and then get here and have to backtrack. I don't always do this, but in this case, Ace of Swords, Magician. 8 of Pentacles, okay. Hierophant. So I'm really kind of glad I did that, because what I'm seeing here, especially in the near future, but it's like before I kind of end everything, what you're sort of saying is, before I end something, I want to see what more I need to learn. Like, maybe if I go back to the beginning, maybe there's a fresh start available here. The Page of Pentacles, and pages are messengers, but in this case, it's a message of, what do I need to learn? Like, there's a step here that you're going back to the first step, going back to basics, going back to the beginning. And maybe trying to see where things are out of balance, maybe where you might see your own accountability in some way, shape, or form, right? Where can we get the harmony back? There's like a moment here where you're really investigating, well, if this is about growth, change, and transformation, I'm part of that equation. What do I need to learn? And I could have interpreted this a whole different way, so I'm really glad I looked at this. And underneath is the Fool. And I love the Fool because it's like, I'm game. I'm game. I'm going to take a chance, because the other alternative is it's lights out. I'm going to get the memo. And I'm saying that because there was an awareness here with the Ace of Swords. There was an awareness, but you were stuck. Like, I'm not sure what move I'm going to make, so I'm going to make no move. Here you're talking about a move. And I love that because here's the Ace of Swords. And now you're like, well, what, now I see it clearly. Now I'm contemplating this sort of, I'm going to go back and take a look. And before I make any decisions, or I'm doing some risk assessment, but I've got something to learn here first. Maybe the change, I can incorporate some change. So what am I manifesting? What work do we need to do? What effort do we need to put in? Is this even workable? You're kind of manifesting an opportunity to kind of focus on this connection, see what we can do, see what we can work through, what's available to you and this person. What do you need to focus on? And underneath is the Hierophant. It's a commitment issue. It's a commitment issue. It could just be about your beliefs that could be different. It could be about, geography if you're kind of in different places. It could be familial, right? Like family responsibilities, obligations, differences, religions, cultures. It could be just somebody that's already been down that road and doesn't want to do it again. It could be about timing. It could be about, I really believe in a longer courtship. And it could be anything. That's why the Page of Pentacles is here. You have something to learn about this that will restore a sense of balance. Like, oh, all right, well, that feels fair and this doesn't feel fair. And do you see what I'm saying? Because you have some info that held you kind of prisoner for a while. And now you're like, well, something needs to change because this isn't working. I'm not making any progress. And they're kind of like, well, I'm okay. You're not okay. You want to make some progress. And there's a way to manifest some kind of effort to be put into the situation. And it's all about this particular C word. Yep. So I'm going to get you a card for the Five of Spirits, talking about the Five of Pentacles, which is about instability and security. It can be talking about ghosting, feelings of rejection or abandonment. Your person's hidden energy is the Five of Cups, their regrets, feeling sort of remorseful even, sad, right? Looking back, but it's backward facing. And then as we move forward, how things might unfold, we might have a shift of energy coming from someone who now wants to do the right thing. So let's go ahead and get you a little sneak peek. Yes. This Hierophant is hidden here, right? It's what you can't see. But I would not be surprised if this whole issue isn't about your person not feeling ready for a commitment until they have something to offer you. Feeling worthy, feeling able, feeling like they can provide. It's very possible. But we could have a new beginning here. We could have an offer here. Let's see the hidden energy, Five of Cups. Ah, beautiful. Well, happy Valentine's Day to somebody. Someone coming in, Knight of Cups, with an offer, feeling so remorseful, regretful, and wanting to come in with an offer from the heart. Very romantic. King of Swords. Yes, there it is. Yes, I'm really glad I did what I did there. There's the Ten of Pentacles. This is somebody with intention and planning and sort of the strategizing for the long haul, for a future together, for life partnership, and needing to be on solid ground so that the abundance can follow. To build a life with you requires them to feel that they're on solid ground and that they're stable and have the resources. Okay, so it makes sense to me that the Six of Pentacles has been an issue. All right, so that's what I've got so far. I'm going to give you the astrology. Before I do that, if you've enjoyed the reading and haven't yet done so, by all means do subscribe below. Costs you nothing, helps me a great deal to grow the channel. That's just it. Okay, so that's my ask. Thank you very much. The extended, as I said, this King of Wands kind of morphing into a King of Pentacles with a plan. I love that. We're going to see how they're showing up, how they are kind of their perspective on this connection right now, how they see you, think about you, feel about you, depending on the cards that come through, their intentions toward you in this relationship. If I need extra help from Spirit, I'll grab some extra cards. That's what we're going to do. The links are below. Link number 1 is to the monthly for the sign of Gemini. So it hits every month, right? Your account. It's just an auto renewal, and you get all the extendeds for this that ever have been uploaded, this one, and all that will be uploaded, plus the new moons, the full moons, the monthly energy updates. So please read what you get before you purchase buy, but know that it automatically hits your account. The second option is just this extended one and done. And then the third option is the all access pass, which is like the rock star of them all. So read what you get. I put a little description there. When you click on it, you can read all about it. All right, here we go. Queen of Cups is associated with the sign of Cancer. King of Wands, Leo. We have the Chariot, more Cancerian energy. If you're dealing with a Cancer or have Cancer in your chart, ding, ding, ding. Extra confirmation there. The Empress is Venus, Taurus, and Libra. The Hermit is Virgo. We have the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Death card is associated with Scorpio, Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Justice is Libra. The Fool is the planet Uranus, which rules Aquarius. Here we go. The Magician is Mercury, which rules Virgo and Gemini. You're right. And the Hierophant is Taurus. Then we have our Knight of Cups, Pisces, King of Swords, Aquarius, and your beautiful Oracle. Cut your cords. If you got someone you got to cut loose, Google cord cutting rituals. Do one. Cathedral of Light. If you have a stubborn attitude about something, you need to extend an olive branch, do that. And also pay attention to your artistry. All right, my loves, that's what I have for you. The links to the extended are below. I'm headed there. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.